Hey there, it's Mrs. Leonard here. I'm going to do my best attempt at showing you a video of how to do inverse operations. Inverse operations in mathematics is very important because it allows us to check our work for accuracy, and it really leaves you with a good feeling to know that I think I got my answer right. Friends, this is something I'm going to expect of you every time we do addition and subtraction equations, okay? Inverse means opposite of. And our operations in math include addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So inverse operations in mathematics means to do opposite of what you did the first time. So if you look at the equation I have here for us, I have an addition equation. I have 26,297 plus 43,961. So what you do is you go ahead and you just solve the equation the way you know how. So let's do that together. 7 plus 1 is 8. 9 plus 6 is 15. There you can, oops, I'm going to move my hand. You can see the 15. Now we have 9 plus 1 more makes 10, plus 2 makes 12. I go ahead and add my comma in place. Then we have 6 plus 3, which is 9, plus the extra 1, which makes 10. Notice how I try to write the 10 the way I see it when I write it. That's just a strategy that helps me. Another thing I do is I like to cross out what I have regrouped when I've added it in, just so I know that I've done that. Those are just strategies that help me. Now we need to move on, and we add 4 plus 2, which is 6, plus 1 more, which is 7. So my sum, which is the answer to an addition equation, is 70,258. Now, we have to do inverse operations. That means opposite of what we just did, which was addition. So opposite of addition is subtraction. So what we're going to do, friends, is we're going to take our sum, which is, 70,258. And this time we're going to take the number directly upstairs, directly above it. And we're going to make sure we line up our digits. We're going to write 43,961. And we're going to go opposite of what we did the first time, which was addition. So again, we said that's subtraction. Now, I'm not sure how you feel about this, but sometimes I have a really difficult time lining my digits up. So a sheet of lined paper turned sideways is an excellent choice. It just really helps you to write each number in a column, and I'll demonstrate that in a different video so you can see what I'm talking about. But it's very, very helpful. But let's get back to inverse operations to check our work. Now we're going to subtract. 8 minus 1 is 7. 5 subtract 6, well, that we can't do, so we need to go next door and regroup. We borrow from the 2, it becomes a 1. The 1 we borrowed, we get to keep and use. So 15 subtract 6 is 9. Now I have 1 subtract 9, which we can't do it, but we go next door and, oh, there's nothing to borrow from, so we're going to borrow from the 7. That becomes a 6, and as we learned in an earlier video, the 0 always turns into a 9. So now that 1 that we needed, the 1 we borrowed, we get to keep, so it helps us. So now we have 11 subtract 9, which is 2. I'm going to go ahead and put my comma in place so I don't forget. Now I have 9 subtract 3, which is 6. Sorry, my paper's wiggly. And then we have 6 subtract 4, which is 2. So my difference, the answer to a subtraction equation, is 26,927. Now, did that number sound familiar? Because voila, look at that. If you have done the work correctly, your answer, your difference, should match the top number, the top add-in that we started with. Isn't that awesome? So when they do match, you can give yourself a big ol' yay happy face because you did the equation correctly. So again, inverse operations is something that I expect with every addition and every subtraction equation. It's an excellent way to get 100% on every equation that you've answered. If you find that it doesn't match and you can't give yourself that fun happy face, that means you've made a mistake either in your addition or in your subtraction. So I'll need you to go back and do it again. Give it a second try until you get it right. Okay, I hope this little video helped. Keep adding and subtracting.